Hey, this is Charles with Charlotte Area Historical Gamers, and today I'm going to show you how to make your own battle maps using Vassal for Memoir 44 Overlord. And as we've talked about in the past, you're going to have Vassal. You download and install Vassal, and then you go to the module section and get the module itself and the scenario packs here. And then you're going to, after you install Vassal, you're going to you're going to open the module, and then after you open the module, it's going to show up here, and you're going to add those two extensions that you downloaded to. And after you download them or install them, they should show up underneath like this, and then you're going to open up the program. So with Windows 7 and Windows 10, there's a great print screen utility built in, and we're going to basically load up the Vassal module. Let's go offline and take a picture of it and print it out. Alright, so we're going to do File and choose a scenario. And you'll see all these scenarios listed here. So if you want to do just Overlord stuff, you can click on the OL, and that'll give you a preview of all the Overlord games available. And we can print any one of these out. We can modify these before we print them. So let's take a look here. Assault on Tobruk. That's a pretty map. Battle of Kursk. Omaha. It is classically trained. I was really hoping this would be on there, but don't see it. Hedgerow Hill. And what I'm looking for really is something with caves if possible, because I really like Pacific Theater. It's one of my favorite expansions from Memoir 44. Pontoon bridge is there. That's cool. And recently I've been converting all the terrain in Memoir 44 to 2-inch hexes for a miniatures format, which is kind of cool. So this is nice. If you think about the amount of terrain that's involved in doing all this, setting this game up, printing something like this is huge. Like the Mediterranean ones wouldn't be so bad because there's not so much terrain on it. So here's what we're going to try to print screen, and we're going to adjust the width a little bit to fit the screen better. So let's try 90. Alright, looks like we can get the whole screen in there. And the closer we zoom in, the better the resolution that we're going to get. And you might want to make a copy of the notes too at the same time. Notes here. So do a print screen of this, as much as you can get in there. And that would be handy to print out. So let's go ahead and do that for fun. And this one you don't have to print out professionally. You can just print out on the color printer. Oh, okay, there it is. And then save that. And then we're going to use the snipping tool again and close this. And if you want to modify any of these things, you can you can delete the units off of here if you want to just have the terrain and not have the starting locations on here. So you can highlight that and delete, and then just manually set it up yourself, or you can leave that on there on the printed version. Let's do no. Make sure to get the scenario name in there so you know what scenario to match up to your sheet when you're wanting to play. Understand the objectives and stuff. And we'll do this as OMG2. So now we're going to go to Walmart Photo Center and select banners. And it looks like a 2x6 is perfect. It cuts off the edges just a little bit. But we're going to click on Create Now. And we're going to select OMG2. We're going to preview it. And it's a little bit cut off, but I think it gets most of it. That's just a little bit tight. Maybe there's a better way to print this out. So that's the bottom right there. So we can almost get it all in. It is a poor image quality. So this is the resolution that you're going to see on the map when you look up close. This is the best you can get with a print screen that I understand. There might be better ways, but oops. So that's the type of detail you're going to have printed out. And if that's acceptable for you, it's going to cost you about $24 to do. And then you just add that to your cart and pay for it and print. And it is, that was my first attempt there. $24. So that's how you can get any map that you want for $24. Hopefully you have access to a printer or a plotter or have a friend that has one. Excuse me. And there you go. Take care.